Epic Games hit us with a brand new update, and boy oh boy is it incredible. Check this out. Now on the island, you're able to find this brand new live event countdown. It'll lead us into our first mini live event of the season starting on Saturday, where Dr. Doom himself will finally be arriving. In addition to that, we also received some more map changes for the live event that I'll explain here in this video. Speaking of changes, you remember the absolutely insane Doom Island that would spawn towards the end of the game about 3% of the time? Well, that has officially been removed from the game. It was replaced with a brand new Jigsaw Mythic for this year's Fortnitemares event. But first, if you don't hit the thumbs up button on this video, exactly 111 days whenever you log on to Fortnite, this'll happen. No! If you do hit the thumbs up button on this video, exactly 111 days when you log on to Fortnite, this will be waiting for you. Choice is all yours, so choose carefully. If you want to go the extra mile to support the channel, just head on over to the item shop and input my code HOMEGAMESYT. But ladies and gentlemen, we've wasted too much time. The brand new update is absolutely insane. We have a ton of awesome stuff to cover here in this video, including a brand new insane Fortnite Mythic. Let's get into it. Super quickly, before we check out the new Halloween mythic ability, first things first, we're going to start off with the biggest thing added in the brand new update. Is now located right at the center of the island outside of Reckless Railways. We're able to find this brand new landmark that actually has a live event countdown. This will continue counting down until Saturday at noon Pacific Standard Time. This is only one of 2 mini live events we'll be receiving this season. In the first one, we're going to get to see Hope and the other Islanders fight against Dr. Doom. The second mini live event will actually be what takes us all the way back to Fortnite Chapter 2 OG. But wait, it gets even crazier, because surrounding the live event countdown, actually able to see a bunch of brand new rift beacons that this time were set up by Iron Man himself. And each and every single one of the rift beacons are actually pointed at and directly focused on Doom's forward. Now, Iron Man's plan for the newly set up rift beacons is actually only slightly different from Shuri's plans with the rift beacons she set up around Doom's castle, because she wanted to use those to rift Doom and Doom's castle out of our reality. But this time, Iron Man's plan is actually to use the rift beacons to overload the power of Doom's forge, will actually cause it to become fully destroyed at the end of the mini live event. You haven't even seen the best part. The main part of Iron Man's plan actually has to do with the weird little platform you can currently see projecting the live event countdown. On this platform, you're able to see a little console screen that Iron Man will likely use during the mini event, as well as this very, very powerful looking thing in the center that reminds me a ton of Iron Man's arc reactor. The leading theory right now is that this thing is actually a form of time machine, as Epic Games have actually been working on developing a Stark Industries time machine ever since Chapter 2 Season 4, meaning this pad will likely be responsible for taking us back in time to Fortnite Chapter 2. You haven't even seen the best part, because now located here, you're actually able to find the Pilverine NPC. That reveals way more about the live event. Now, if you actually go up and talk to him, you're able to see that he has a secret found quest you're able to accept, where you need to activate the rift beacons. He then says, if we want to take down Doom like a sack of nanas, we'll need to activate those beacons. Can you help an old peel out, bub? After that, you're able to go up to the rift beacons and initiate the activation sequence. And as soon as you do that, you'll literally receive a free level up token instantly. He also goes on to say, Shuri built a rift recalibrator to attach to those rift beacons. We get him online and point him at Doom. We can send Latveria's finest right out of this reality. That's how they explained it to me, at least. I'm no Professor Potassium. But none of this compares to the brand new mythic added for Fortnitemares. Before we get to that, you may have noticed that located right outside of the brand new live event location also received a major change. I'm actually talking about the massive pond. It used to be filled with water, but in the latest update has now been officially completely drained. Many people didn't know this, but this pond has actually been draining ever since last season. Grid actually changed a few times. First, lowered the water level and added some different pirate assets. Second time, the water lowered even more and added an entirely brand new location for the Pirates of the Caribbean event. Now, in the latest update, literally all of the water's been totally removed. The reason for this is it's actually because the 0 point is located directly underneath it. And Dr. Doom himself actually needs a 0 point to accomplish his goal of perfecting our reality, and he's been searching for it the entire season, which we know thanks to the whiteboard located in the control room at Doomstad, and it's also the same reason he set up all those different excavation sites across the island. What we know for sure is after the mini live event takes place, giant crater will begin to appear at the middle of the pond, and out of it will appear the 0 point for the very first time ever since we last had it in Chapter 4. Wait until you see this, because this pond won't be the only location changing after the live event, so will a few others. One being Grand Glacier, that'll have a destroyed rift beacon, another one being Restored Reels, and finally Brawler's Battleground, which will have by far the biggest change out of all of them. And speaking of big changes, did you know that in this update, Epic Games accidentally made a major change to one of the Battle Pass skins? It actually happened to one of the least popular skins in the Battle Pass, being Emma Frost. Let me explain. So at first glance, it doesn't look like anything really changed all that much until you turn her around, ladies and gentlemen, and you're able to see that the entire back of her head is bald. You're able to see that her hair is basically floating on top of her head. However, the good news is, whenever you equip this and actually drop drop into a game, it looks like the glitch doesn't apply here because her hair is totally fixed and normal, which is super weird, man. It means that this glitch only shows up when looking at the skin in your locker. Now, Emma Frost isn't the only skin affected. So are a few other skins, like this one that goes by the name Jackie. One thing Epic Games did get right is the awesome brand new Fortnitemares Mythic. Fun fact here, but did you know that this year's Fortnitemares event is actually directly related to the mini live event we talked about earlier? Let me explain. So during the mini live event, rip beacons set up by Iron Man will actually become super damaged and will be sent flying across the Fortnite map, ending up at 3 different locations that we talked about earlier, being Grand Glacier, Brawler's Battleground, as well as Restored Reels. And as you're able to see, the damaged rip beacons will actually have a bunch of pumpkins next to them. So even though all of these rip beacons will become extremely damaged, it will still be fully functional because brand new Halloween point of interest will replace each one of those locations. One of these locations will actually have to do with the destroyed version of Doom's Forge we mentioned earlier. Let me explain. So obviously by now, we all know that the whole purpose of Doom's Forge, basically so Dr. Doom could connect us to the underworld and summon an evil Marvel devil that goes by the name Mephisto. Originally, he only wanted to work with Mephisto in order to help build his brand new armor. In doing so, he accidentally released him into our Fortnite reality. During this year's Fortnitemares event, we're actually going to get to interact with him as an official NPC. We'll have a built-in ability to instantly reboot all of your squad members. Goes without saying, but obviously Mephisto isn't the only new character that's added for Fortnitemares. In addition to him, we also received a ton of brand new Halloween-themed Fortnite skins, like this super unique Halloween version of Gus, and so many more that all look super sick, but aren't really that important at all. At least not as important as some other skins. For example, we just received a brand new Marshmallow Halloween skin. It features a black outfit and a super unique purple glowing helmet. I don't think there's any chance we'll get a Marshmallow live concert event like we did the first time a Marshmallow skin released, but it is still cool to see a brand new version of Marshmallow added to Fortnite in 2024. On top of that, we also received a brand new Leatherface skin that comes directly from the 2017 Leatherface movie, and it's actually pretty scary. It appears to have a mask made out of literal human skin. But most importantly, we all knew that this year's Fortnitemares event was going to introduce one of the scariest horror movie characters ever, being Jigsaw. You know this because obviously in the last update, Epic Games added this unique TV screen animation that actually showed Jigsaw's face. And this was actually supposed to be displayed on this mysterious TV chilling in an attic at the Castle of Doom. Fun fact, did you know that this TV is already currently displaying that animation? I'm not kidding. No, I know. You're not able to see anything going on the TV right now as I look at it. It turns out it's actually already activated. Fortunately, when it appears as actually totally random, there's no way to know and always has a very long break between each time it pops up. Wouldn't really recommend dropping into a game and trying to see the Saw teaser, because obviously we're very close to the edge of the map, so the storm will always be a problem. And I imagine tons and tons of players are going to be coming here trying to do the exact same thing. Thankfully, in the brand new update, we got our very first look at the new Jigsaw skin. As we all expected, he looks absolutely horrifying while riding around that tiny tricycle. But Jigsaw won't just be a skin you're able to purchase from the item shop, and instead, he'll actually be the main characters this year's Fortnitemares is themed around. We'll have some very special Jigsaw quests everyone is able to complete. So cool about this is each time you complete one of the quests, Jigsaw will actually speak to you and say this:
"Do you want to play a game?"
Bad news is, unfortunately, Jigsaw won't be an NPC or a boss anywhere on the island. Don't worry, because he will actually be bringing 2 very unique mythic abilities into the game. These mythics actually went on to replace the very powerful Doom Island that was introduced to the game about a month ago. It's now been fully disabled, even though tons and tons of players never got lucky enough to actually experience it. Anyways, the first mythic actually goes by the name Billy Bite, and is codenamed Boom Billy inside of the Fortnite game file. This will essentially be that tiny tricycle Jigsaw always rides around on, and you'll be able to throw it, and it'll begin riding around by itself until it locks onto an enemy player and explodes. The second mythic is actually codenamed Explosive Toy. Currently, we don't know what this is, what it looks like, or how exactly it's going to operate, but there is a very good chance that acquiring these mythics will function similar to the Doom Island, where you won't actually be able to get them at the start of a match, and instead you'll have to wait for the Halloween version of the Loot Island to spawn towards the end of it. One of the last enemies. Boom! Oh dear. Oh dear. They just took all of my shield, bro. Just get this dude right here. Yes, thank you. Oh, second to last enemy. Oh my goodness. Got him. Wait, where is he? He's somewhere like right here. I can't see him. Where is he? Where are you? Oh, he's right here. He's wearing white. That's why I couldn't see him. Come on. Yes, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm talking about, a victory royale. As soon as this year's Fortnitemares event begins and the Jigsaw Mythics arrive, I'll make sure to let all of you guys know by making a tweet over on my official Twitter account, @HomeAGamesYT. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Have an absolutely incredible rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.